Welcome, welcome. This is gonna be more of a short, one shot, one way through kind of stream. I will be interacting with people in chat, answering questions, reiterating what I'm doing. That'll be fine. But this is how I put together a track, a song, whatever you want to call it. Starting with making a simple drum loop. I'm just gonna make like a simple loop. I have other songs where, it has like various sections, parts where the drum beat changes or there's a dropout, an extended ambient cut, and then the beat comes back in. Not so much for this track. I just want to do like a short 18 karat affair kind of ditty, maybe like 58 seconds, maybe even less, just with a cool little bass line, some dreamy or weird synths on top of it. I can't really get dreamy out of this thing, even with the pedals I'm using, which I'll show in a second. But we'll get something. I already tried to do a track like this. Came out to 1 minute and some change. It came out sounding a bit more synth punk than I had wanted to. But that's fine. Came out to be an interesting track nonetheless. And sometimes what you're aiming for isn't a whole deal important. At least not in my case, because I'm just looking for stuff that sounds cool. And I'm not gonna expect this thing to get every sound I have in my head. Even with pedals or software like this, you can't really make anything sound like anything. You could get kind of close, maybe, if you know what you're doing. But yeah. So we're gonna start by cutting up the beat. This is from a session I did. I recorded like an hour of drums on my little tape thing, a portable tape player. It has a condenser mic on it. And apparently it is well known for being good on snare. But I used it to pick up the entirety of the drums, and it sounded not bad. A little lo-fi, a little punky, but it's got a nice vibe to it. It's not too deteriorated of a sound. Yeah, right here I had a little ditty I was playing that isn't super consistent. I'm gonna have to loop this one pretty heavily. I was getting kind of lucky. I was getting back in the groove of drumming at this point. So there's some songs I've composed already that have longer uncut sections of me holding a steady-ish beat. But sometimes you don't have a whole lot to work with, so you gotta cut it up and make it a little bit more coherent. And that'll be perfect for this, because I just want like a simple repeating beat. And for this one, I guess I got like a disco feel from it. Let me play it. I'm actually gonna turn off the desktop audio, because it'll just overlap weird with what I need to hear from the monitors. So let's check that out. Hey, what's up, Noah? How you doing? Snotting in the studio, that's right. Might be a little bit hard to hear. That's fine. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. I might be able to use longer cuts of this one. I did seem to hit a groove here. Need to lower the mic maybe a bit. Okay. My dog. Okay. Well, first we gotta cut away the intro part as like a warm up right here before I get into the beat. So we make this bigger, of course. You can see the waveform. I'll be showing you here how to cut a drum sample, where to cut it. You can see here on the image it's pretty accurate to where the bass drum hit, the snare hit. Well, this might be the snare hit. This is the bass drum. Hey, what's up, No Name? How you doing, brother? Welcome. So yeah, let's see again. Okay. Maybe give it a bit more time, just so I don't like have to hit the record button and then go fast as hell to the keyboard. So give me a little space there. Once I hit record, get ready. Oh, okay. This part's gonna be a huge section uncut. Pretty consistent. Oh, not so good. Kind of dropped out right there. Let's hear one more time. Try to cut it on the one. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. Yeah. Dig up. Dig one. It kind of messed up there and hit the snare on the one instead of the bass drum. One more time. Oh wait, no, hold on. One more time. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1. So what you can do is you can cut before or after the bass drum, which is on the one, depending on how the start of the loop is. If the start of the loop has a bass drum hit already, at the end of it, leave space for that. But here it's kind of connected to a drum fill, boom. So we're gonna cut after the hit, boom. something like around there. You might need to finesse this just so it sounds in time. It's not a huge deal. Sometimes you could time it with the next hit. Like the next hit might be here. But since I messed up, it's not gonna be it might not be true. We could try it out. Hold on. How long does it take me to get back and beat? Okay. There's a 1. So here's a bass drum hit. A 1. Don't. So let me cut that out. Maybe closer to the next hit. Let's try it. No, it's not gonna work. I think I need to make this one shorter here, I think. Okay. Well, actually, I could line this up. Because in Reaper, when you go in the middle of 2 files cut, go like this. Of course, you could single them out. It's kind of tricky. This way, I could kind of see where the bass drum hit is supposed to be, at least on this end. I kind of drag it down and line it up. It's kind of hard to see the hit right here as clearly, but it's somewhere in this hump right there. So like drag it around here. And depending on the sound, you could have the old drum, bass drum hit, or the new one. Let's try the old one. Okay, that's in time. A little janky though. Oh. Let's try with the old bass drum. I mean the new bass drum hit. A little awkward, but it works. Let's try to hear that. A little bit farther back, get in the groove. Nice. Oh, another one. Another one bites the dust. Put it right there. Just, oh no, fuck. Do I pause it so you could select clearly? I think that's right here. Yeah. There. I could cut out that short pause, but it kind of works. So, yeah, I was thinking of, I want to keep those fills in. They sound cool. But that pause was a little weird, but it works out. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, ending was not so good, but I think I could end it right there with that roll before it goes into all that. Take out that hi-hat. Because the drum track is so noisy, I kind of had to be clever about cutting it off. Because it might seem too abrupt. So yeah. That's a hi-hat hit. Need a little bit of a fade out, tiny fade out. Nice, there we go. Alright, that was a little bit longer than I was expecting. And I don't know if I want to speed it up because the meter is too uneven. It was definitely my playing, but because I recorded it onto the shitty portable tape player recorder, the wheels on it are uneven. So when it's like recording something, you might hear like a real slow down. It's more noticeable when you're recording stuff with pitch. But yeah, who am I gonna lie? Who am I gonna kid? That was my deal. But yeah, 128 is not bad. I might shave it down because it's too long, at least for me, of a song to have the beat be unchanging. But okay, yeah, that's that. The next part, and this is without any processing on yet. We're just recording the parts. I don't know if I'll do that today. I could maybe come back and do that another day, because I did want to do a normal stream today. Okay. Yeah, that's the drums. You could title them drums here. That's good. On the other recordings I put together, I have a little bit of distortion on the drums just to make them sound more rich, more filled out. And I have some EQ where I cut out some of the bassy bass and some of the really, really high frequencies that kind of get accentuated when you put distortion on there. But yeah, next I want to do bass. I want to get a bass sound. Something cool, something hip. Try not to do creepy, because that's what I seem to do when I get on a keyboard. I want to play creepy. I want to hit those black notes. I want to hit notes that are right next to each other. Or weird, like brrr. Well, let's try something different here. Let's turn on this thing. This is my Radio Shack keyboard, given or lent to me by my old bassist. And my pedals Let me show you my playlist. I got that Digitech multi-chorus right there. I got an Ibanez. Ibanez Phaser PM7, which I just until recently realized, POMOD, PM, POMOD, phase modulator, pomodulation. We have this Anduer analog delay. And we have this fuzz classic DoD for saturation. It's going from the keyboard into the delay, into the phaser, into the chorus, and then saturation at the end. I'm at death metal over there for the crazy screaming synth that I like to do, but that's not for today. Yeah, typically I plug this in the other way around. I kind of wanted to see what this would warrant. I'm hoping the signal isn't so raw that the sounds are unpleasant. Because this is a pretty raw and icy and spiky and noisy keyboard. It's a reason it's this cheap. It's just a toy, really. It's not something for professional recording, but you could get some things out of it. If you know how to tweak and shit. You see my messy bed there? It's got my dog in there, so I don't want to disturb him. But yeah, this keyboard comes with a 1/4-inch output, which is the guitar and bass output. So if you got those cables or pedals, you could plug this thing into your stuff and then into an amplifier, or in my case, straight into my audio interface, which is something I've talked about before. Pretty important thing. I'm sure you could, use like an adapter to do the 1/4-inch straight into the microphone input of your thing right here, but I use the ART USB dual dual as in 2 inputs, as an preamplifier, so these do help you get a louder signal if you have a quiet signal. That's what I use for my mic and for recording. Pretty solid. It's USB, so plug it in right there. And I got one a long time ago that was cheaper than this, and it was so harsh and strange and kind of noisy. This one is pretty solid. It's not noisy. The recorded sounds are pleasing. And for its price point, I think it was 50 maybe? At the most 80. But yeah, ART, they make good stuff. Check them out. Get an audio interface if you want to record or have a good mic. My mic is an actual condenser mic, MXR 990. $75, I think. Really good for something like this, which picks up a lot. It's very sensitive. If you're not careful, it could be harsh or very muddy. But like I said, if you know your way around programs and EQ, you could get usable sounds if you compress or know how to get your levels correct. You can make anything work. You don't have to fucking splurge on shit. You very rarely gotta go over $100 or 200. But yeah, I'm sure you could find these on eBay for like $50 or even less. I don't know. I haven't checked. Sadly, no mods for this. You would think, being as cheap and prevalent as they are, somebody would have, what's it called? Pitch bend? No. Circuit bend. Yeah, somebody would have circuit bent this motherfucker. But not yet. I know a bit about soldering, but nothing like as complex and chip filled as a keyboard. I know, what are they called? Attenuator pots, wires, capacitors. That's about it. Not so much boards. Though that would be cool to learn. Anyways, we're talking about a bass sound. Let's get a bass sound going. So I could get sound from plugging straight into the audio interface. Arm the recording here. Nothing's recording yet, but this is now ready to record. If you press record, it's not going to record over the drums. It's not going to record over anything else. Just this track right now. That's armed. Okay. Well, I had it. So, okay, this is another thing. Go to preferences. Devices. Devices is what you're going to go to choose your USB audio stuff. Right here would be direct sound, input device, line, USB audio codec. This is for recording. What I had before was for listening. It's the audio, ASIO, whatever thing. For some reason, when it's in this mode, the audio interface doesn't crackle as much. That's something I noticed early on, that there was a bunch of inconsistent crackling sounds coming from my shit. It's like, what the fuck is that? And it was never in the same place, so it wasn't in the file. But I did my research, and yeah, apparently it's better to mix with ASIO engaged, and of course you cannot record with ASIO. You gotta go back to direct sound to record, which is fine. It's fine enough for monitoring. But if you're trying to mix long term and have it not be noisy, you gotta download that free ASIO plugin, ASIO for All. It's not intrusive at all, really. Other than, it doesn't come with Reaper. Yeah, select this. Alright, now it says left right here. If you have something in the right channel, you gotta select right. Like here, that's my microphone. And this right here would be the keyboard. Alright, let's go. Oh. Regular cool. Let's go for the synth bass stuff. Yeah, I was thinking slab bass. That's kind of funky. Also, one thing about using your monitoring like this is that there's a delay. So recording with the monitor, not feasible. I'm sure there's some way, like some kind of maybe using the headphone plug-in on the actual audio interface is there's less latency. I don't know. Actually, let me try that out. If for some reason, whenever you unplug your headphones or the audio jack, kind of freezes up Reaper. Nothing gets like lost, but you cannot get sound out of it after that. Let me try this. Yeah, fucking latency with recording. It's a huge fucking pain in the ass. And sometimes I find, like, when I record with microphones, like guitar, bass to a drum track, it'll be like kind of late. So I had to like line it up a bit afterwards. It's kind of annoying. I'm sure there's a way to set up Reaper so it's not bad like that. But apparently it is a well-known problem. Like recording DI like this directly into the computer, there's less problem with that. But you still have the monitor situation. Well, let's try it out. Oh shit. Yes! Okay. Well, we just solved the problem on stream. The problem of latency. Yeah, that's pretty tight. I guess it makes sense because it doesn't have to go through the computer and the program back out of the speaker. This is right up against the keyboard, basically. Even before the program, so that makes sense. Before the computer. Okay. Well, in this case, I don't have to arm the track to get a sound. I could just play with the sound and the track. Try to get an idea of a good bass line. And now with no latency, this will be even more easy. Oh shit, right, I need the... Oh. Shit. It's not picking up the computer signal for some reason. Fuck. Bullshit. Well, yeah, that's the kind of shit that happens. I could get a good bass sound in recording. But no drum sound. So much. Shit. Well, if I have the... Well, I have... Wait to have headphones going on. And for you to hear the beat... Oh wait, no, you cannot hear the beat. You see it's going though. Gee. Wait, let me, fuck. Mm. Now let's go back. I could think of something musically. I'll just have to remember the keys like last time. On the pattern. Let me try this again. Close Reaper. If I was alone, I guess I could do it with headphones and have the speakers be the monitoring system, but I'm not going to do that right now because you wouldn't be able to hear the beat. There we go. Before we get the drums, let's get a good sound. Kind of want to throw the distortion on. Hey, let's wait. Oh wait, is that coming? Oh shit, that's coming through the audio interface. Oh shit, I didn't even notice. That's gotta be loud as fuck. Okay. Man, this is all kinds of fucked up. Shit. I can't really have one thing picking up the other here, so damn it. Yeah, the setup's a lot weirder than I expected it to be. But at the very least, let's record some bass here. I think I'll wrap this shit show up. The beat again. Sounds kind of cool. Got some delay on there now, some chorus. I got every pedal on. Delay, phaser, chorus, fuzz. I think maybe less delay. Okay, but this one, since I just want it to be a short song, I'm just gonna loop that. Let's go. We're gonna hit record here. Oh, no. It's good to record at the very start here. Record. I think I got an idea here. Not bad. You hear how that sounds here. I'm gonna try to record another take of that. Have the monitor be all the way off, because I feel like it was fucking with me a bit. Wait, one more time. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I know I said I was just gonna record that and then end it here, but I kind of want to record a little bit of synth before I wrap it up here. I think I'll leave this stuff pretty much set up for tomorrow to do some more of this. Not for YouTube, but just to work on some more music. But yeah, now let's look for a synth sound. Let's turn off. Yeah, let's leave everything on for right now. That sounds cool. I just basically slowed down everything. The phaser all the way down. Chorus a bit. Slowed down the delay. That hook there sounds kind of cool. Nothing too complicated. Let's see how it sounds. Seems okay. Maybe something I could have in like the background. They could use another part. That note I chose for the last part is a bit weird. Thought it might sound cool, but no. I could pitch shift that to something a little bit more pleasant later. But I think for right now I'm gonna leave it at that. That's how I basically put a track together. This is what I call going retard. Going in with no plan except for the drum beat and something I want to fit onto it. Sometimes as I develop a track I might add another part, or what I did with the last release is I took a finished song and added it to another one and made it 2 movements. So don't be afraid to do that. For this song I don't think, even though you could do that because it's so short, I think it's fine as a standalone weird track. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. How long was this? 1 hour? Oh, that's a good, perfect time actually. 1 hour in my world. I'm gonna spend many more hours on this. Possibly, maybe with no synth sound. After the first one, I might get rid of that second part. I think it could use some guitar, honestly. And I'm kind of waiting on guitar recording because it's hot. But I could do a good DI kind of chorusy affected sound. No, fit this pretty well. Kind of fit the lo-fi synth punk aesthetic. All right. Dogs don't need to eat yet. Eat just yet. So I'm gonna end the stream, clean up, and I'll see you again. We could do a little chilling and grilling. But yeah, peace. Maybe in I think I might find a snack. So give me half an hour or so. Hope you could learn from this, and I'll be back. I could do how I mix a track, because right now there's no processing, not even on the drums. So I could do a little 1 hour course on the effects, the levels, the mastering. That would be pretty easy. But yeah, I'm sorry the synths were so blazingly loud. I forgot they were going into the same module as the microphone. You would think I would know, but I thought it was I saw it peaking, not badly, but I thought it was because of the speakers, the monitors. But yeah, it's a tricky setup, and I don't think I'll need to perfect this. I don't see myself doing a whole lot of this, though it was fun. Alright, peace. See you later.